Hi. I have a suggestion for everyone. And that suggestion is if you're about to go live, don't open your mail beforehand. Because just don't do it. Also, my eyes are burning again. What's going on here? Everything, I was having a great day, and then the last like 15 minutes. What is happening? Mail opening stream but no cam. It would just be me going like this. What the fuck? What is that? That's what it would be like. Okay. Hi. Hello everyone. Iconic. Yeah, I hate opening my mail. Cause you never, like, in 2024, you never get anything in your mailbox that's good anymore. Like, it used to be like, back in the day, like, you'd get letters from people, you'd get, like, you know, Christmas cards and stuff like that, but now, like, I only ever get things that I don't want to see, you know? Burning when I was trying to sleep last night, and then I realized that my face was laying on a dryer sheet. Oh, wow. Yeah, like, 15 minutes ago, my right eye started kind of burning, like, it's exactly like when you cut onions. And I was like, ooh, that's weird, but that happens every once in a while. Like, maybe you just rub your eyes with something on your fingers and whatever. And then my left eye started burning, and I walked outside because I was like, is there toxic gas in my house and it's burning my eyes? And so I walked outside, and I don't know if it helped, but it just stopped going away. And then it kind of just started again, but now we're good. I think I must have wiped my eyes with something. I did my makeup, so that's a lot of, like, hands on my face. So I don't know. Do you have dryer sheets? I don't use dryer sheets. In fact, I'm going to say something and you may judge me for it, but I don't even use fabric softener because it usually doesn't matter. But turns out if you dry your clothes on the clothesline, using fabric softener actually affects it. Did Brody leave you a parting pink eye gift? Maybe. He might've. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Certain fragrances can affect you differently, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of one of those, there's a million things that could have happened, and it only affected me for like 30 seconds. So it's like, well, all right. I could have touched anything and then just like touched my eyes and then it hurt. And then, yeah. Yeah, I washed a bunch of towels, and like the dryer doesn't work very well. So I washed a bunch of towels and I hung them on the clothesline, and they were like, I took them off of the clothesline and they were like stiff. It was horrid. And I like folded them up and I put them in the closet, but I was like, I do not want to use these. So I think I'm going to try to like use fabric softener next time. Same thing. I washed some of Brody's clothes and I hung them on the clothesline, and they were not good. Are you wearing the jumpsuit pants? Yes, I am. I'm wearing the jumpsuit pants again. They're super comfortable. This is me now. It's part of me now. Bin of vinegar and super hot water. How come vinegar is like the cure-all? Like if I had $1 for every time somebody was like, a little bit of vinegar should help it. Like it just is like, it fixes everything. Yeah, Soup, I will be. Kirk, thank you so much for the resub. I don't know why I looked around like I didn't know where my alert thing was. It's so good for cleaning, but I hate the smell. Yeah, when I do, when I mop, I do water, like hot water, and then I'll do bleach, a little bit of soap, and then some vinegar. And it usually does pretty good, but the vinegar is like not good. The acidity, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna have another conversation about the American healthcare system and how it's terrible. So the story starts out with, I lost the key to my mailbox. And I was kind of waiting to figure out, was I going to try to get a key to it, or was I going to, because it was like a mailbox that I bought on Amazon. It wasn't like a good mailbox. It was just like a mailbox you buy. And so I lost the key to it, and I was like, fuck, do not mix bleach with vinegar. Okay, you don't do that? I think last time I actually thought about doing that, and then I didn't do it. So maybe I don't do that. So anyways, no wonder your eyes are burning. Okay, maybe I'm dying. Fuck. That will make chlorine gas. Perfect. Okay, so I won't do that again. I actually didn't do it. I mean this. I was standing, this is funny that you say that. I was standing there and I mixed the bleach and I mixed the soap, and then I had the vinegar, and I remember looking and being like, I don't know how to make mustard gas, but I don't think I want to mix all of these things together. And I didn't end up mixing them. And I almost tweeted my fear of randomly making mustard gas.
Yummy mustard
Takes up like a big portion of my brain. That was like a whole thing. So I ended up not doing it. Only mix bleach with water and not anything else. Not even like dish soap. Oh, almost died. Classic. So anyways, I lost the key to my mailbox. I was kind of doing that thing where it was like, okay, I'm procrastinating finding a solution here, and my mailbox is filling up. I can see it. So I told my landlord, I was like, hey, I lost the key to the mailbox, and I don't really think this is something we can like get an extra key for. So can you just like bust that baby open and I'll buy a new one? Like, we'll just start over. Whoops. Sorry. Like, lost the key. And he was like, yeah, totally. So I ordered a new one, and then he came up to my door just now and he was like, hey, I had a spare key. He's like, when I put it up, he's like, I don't remember saving a spare key, but I had one. It was attached to the spare house key. And I was like, oh, sick. So he gave me my mail, and I looked through it because it's been like, I don't know, maybe like a month. And first off, the first weird thing that was in there was I got a tax refund from Oregon. I'm assuming from last year or year before last. I don't know why it's just now getting to me, but I got like a $900 tax refund from Oregon, which I haven't lived there since 2022. So I was like, whoa, that's really cool. I don't know why, but sick. We love that. I have a feeling when my accountant, because I actually hired an accountant this year, did stuff, maybe he did something and they were like, whoop, I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. But I also got a letter from the dermatologist. And if you remember, I went to the dermatologist like, a little under a month ago, because I had a couple moles that I wanted to get checked out. So I went in and they like gave me the results. Everything's good. And I have an appointment for next month to get this one taken off. Anyways, I got a letter from the dermatologist. I think from the dermatologist. It's dermatology, so whatever. It was a bill for like $4,500, $4,500. And it was basically saying like, hey, sorry, we don't accept your insurance. Your insurance was denied. Which the reason why I went to that dermatologist is because my primary care provider, who's dog shit, by the way, referred me there because they take my insurance. So I go to my primary because my primary takes my insurance, and then they refer me to doctors that also take my insurance. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if somebody just astronomically fucked up, or like I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna change my PCP. I just have to figure out like how. They're terrible. I went and got those blood tests. I have not gotten the results back, and I've tried to call them. They won't call me back. So like they're doing everything wrong. They're doing everything wrong. I asked for a referral to an OBGYN. They just never sent the letter. They haven't done anything correct. There's not one singular thing that they have done correct. Do they not have online portals for results? Well, if they do, they haven't given me any way to access it. So, yeah, I'm going to call my insurance. I don't know who to call first about this dermatologist thing. I'm assuming I call the dermatologist first and ask why it didn't get accepted. And then I call my insurance and I ask, you know, sometimes my insurance, there's been times in the past that they've said like, we just will compensate you rather than pay for it, which is stupid, but call the insurance first. Oh, you think? Wow, 10 gifties. That is medical bill money. Hopefully not. Thank you. Okie treat. She's gonna get a good treat because I have pizza right here. Why'd you throw that back at me? Damn it. Yummy? Is it good? That's all. Okay. That's all I have.
Bookie Bongo.
Yep. Kush, thank you so much for the 7. I appreciate. Oh. Cyril, thank you for the 10. I really appreciate that. And Kush, thank you for the 7. Yeah, the US medical system seems like it goes out of its way to be bad. I don't know why I have insurance. It's not helping me at all. I've had to pay so much money out of pocket. I have to pay the same amount of money to go to the doctor with insurance that I had to pay to go to the doctor in Australia without insurance. It's fucked. So anyways, I'm going to call people tomorrow and try to figure out what happened, because $4,500 is not like, dang, that's crazy that happened. I just body it. That's like, I don't have a spare $4,500, so I'm gonna have to like, I don't know what I do. Like if they're like, yeah, well, you know what? Suck it up, sweet cheeks. Then I'm like, from where? Because you told me that my insurance was accepted. Yeah. I'm gonna need to Soup. I should sit down with like you and King in a call and have you guys help me, because I think I just need to figure out like why my insurance sucks so bad. I need someone to explain to me why the pharmacist tells me I owe $200 for the prescription, but then I download a free app and the free 70% off coupon on there. Yeah, or you can go to like GoodRx or whatever and they'll mail you. Yeah. Yeah, I really should. It's so confusing. Like, the healthcare system doesn't need to be as confusing as it is. Like, they could all just make a conscious effort to like help us, but they don't want to, because then we pay more money if we're confused. But like, it's such a trapping feeling to have to deal with like insurance stuff because it's terrible. Hold on, I have to get something off of my phone for someone. One moment. Hold on. Hold on. Pausing and champing. Double checking 60 times. I was like triple, quadruple checking to make sure that I was not sending that in the Discord or in the Twitch chat. I had to get somebody's phone number for somebody. I literally broke my mom's spirit to live. She was too sick to mess with it and just quit trying. I like, I'm actually like just at a point where it's like I'm just gonna like hope that I don't get sick again, because if I do, I just might throw my hands up and say, good luck, body, just deal with it yourself, because I can't afford to fix you. It's just terrible. I couldn't tell ya. I know I just went in and said I want lip fillers, so could not tell ya. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. My suggestion though for lip fillers is if you go in, those spinning things that they
Testing
have in the car
3
wash,
to 1.
the like brushes that spin. They give that was pretty good. That was pretty good. So then I can just like. Cyril, thank you for the one. Hey, there's bugs in my house again. This is shit. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Couldn't be more proud to be British right now. It's suffocating. How do I throw it as hard as possible? My mom just asked me and my brother to go to a speed dating event. I would just go. I don't know. It just seems like it would be. I've always wondered if that's like it is in the movies or if it's like more cringe. Just go and like live it up. What was I saying? Hold on, I have to run it back. Hold on. I'm thinking. I was saying something and I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Lip filler. Oh, if you go in, if you've never had it before and you go in, tell them you want half a syringe and they might try to convince you to get a full one. Don't do it. Because the thing is, you can work your way up to a full syringe, but if you get a full syringe after never having lip filler, you'll hate it because it'll just be so much different. So don't do it. Because I went in and I was like, I want to get half a syringe. And he was like, no, you won't even notice. And I was like, okay. So I did a full syringe and I was like, I like cried in my room for like 3 days because I was like, I look like an idiot. And then after a while I got used to them and they were okay. But like right now I'm waiting for them to go down even like a little bit more. And then I'll always just get half a syringe, like maybe once a year, if that. So just don't let them talk you into a full syringe. Because the thing is they work in those industries. And so they see people come in and out with lip filler and they get used to the crazy gigantic lips. And so they think that a full syringe is normal. Like, but to somebody that's never had them, it's still a little shocking. So yeah. You don't need money and chemicals to look good, but you guys do you. That's great. Nobody fucking asked. I'll definitely do that. I'm scared of not recognizing myself. Work up to it. I'm gonna go get 2 full syringes. Yeah, do 1 full syringe per lip. It really like you after you see it. I went through the different phases. Like I got a full syringe and then I was like, and then it went down and I was like, oh, this looks great. And then after 6 months, which is what they told you, I went and got a fill and I was like, and then now I'm just letting it go down. I'm actually pretty happy with where it is right now. So I'll probably wait another 6 months and then maybe I'll consider getting a fill, but I'm pretty happy with where it is right now. I've gotten them dissolved too. I got them filled and then I got them dissolved and there's, yeah. Kylie Jenner shot glass challenge in the Discord. God, wasn't that a crazy time? They look good now. There was a point in time, maybe like a year ago, that after I'd gotten my first like fill, that they were too much. And I didn't really realize they were too much until I saw like parts, like my face from different perspectives. And then I went and got them dissolved and I was like, wow, this is way better. I have this spot right here in my lip where my lip goes up because I chew on my lip really bad. It didn't used to be like that, but I do that. And I've just kind of chewed like basically a hole in my lip. And when they do the filler is liquid. And so it kind of just fills in the shape that your lips already are. So if you have any kind of like weird spots in your lip, it could fix it, but it could make it worse. So what I told him is to try to fill that gap in but it didn't work because the liquid just kind of went on either side of the like butt cheek. And so it made it way worse. That wasn't meant to be offensive, but okay. Listen, I'll tell you this right now, and maybe this will be a learning experience. I don't want to like break your spirit here. Telling people, especially women, that they look better without XYZ, like you look better without makeup, you look better without this. Don't do it, because the thing is that we're not looking to ask how we look better. We're looking to just do things because it makes us feel a certain way. Like, I know that I look good without makeup on. I don't think that I don't look good without makeup on. But if you tell me that I look better without makeup on than with makeup on, what you're saying to me in my head is you don't look that good with makeup on. Leave the makeup off. So then when I put makeup on, I don't feel good about myself. You know what I mean? Like, what you're meaning to say is you look better without, but what you're actually saying is you look worse with. So like, we don't want it. We don't want that. We didn't ask for it. And also what it feels like is that you're proposing your opinion about how we look is so important that we need to know it, you know? Looking really shitty. You look shitty. You look pretty, Denise. I mean, you look shitty, Denise. I will just say across the board, and every single like girl in this chat will probably agree, you look better without makeup, you look better without this, you look better without this, never hits. It never hits. So I can tell you definitively, there is no gray area. It doesn't hit. I'm trying to promote self-positivity. I don't care, and you don't need to keep defending yourself because you gave me a compliment. I said no thank you. And so if you're trying to tell me, yes, you should take that, no thank you. I don't want it. Put it back in your purse. Yeah, you should smile more, God. Yeah. We don't do everything for men or prospective partners. Personally, and phrasing it and making it seem like we are doing it for the opinions of other people is you're bashing a head against the wall. I don't know. You should smile more is always insane. It's always old people that say that. It's always like old guys that say that. And I understand, like, maybe they come from a time where women are objects and we're supposed to look pretty and not talk, but you know. Did my thing make that sound? Goddamn, what thing? Oh, the channel point redeem? Yeah, it's kind of loud, huh? Women dress for other men. Men don't care, but that being said, all you have to say is you look amazing with eye contact. Just like, I don't know. Give a normal compliment without fine print, you know? Not my best timing. Dude, I don't even hear it anymore. I feel bad, but like the channel point redemption sounds, it's like if you had like a beeping in your house and then people come over and they're like, what's that noise? And you'd be like, hello. Oh, yeah. Hello. I don't know. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to confuse anybody about compliments, but I'm just saying, like, just compliment the way that people are. You don't need to put fine print on it. You don't need to put educational on it. If you're complimenting somebody with the context of let me educate you on how to be better, that's not a compliment. You're just trying to impose your personal opinion on how we look with fine print. So I don't know. Hey, you watch Sandwich, and then if they say us, reach for your weapon and run away. Take them out behind the house. Put them out of their misery. How much is the filler? It kind of depends on where you go. Mine, I think, was about 400, but I've only... Okay, here. Mine was about 400. I have gone in and gotten touch-ups and dissolving, but I didn't need to do any of that. So mine was about 400, and I got it in early 2023. Everybody's body dissolves it differently, so yours might last a really long time. It might go away really fast, but take that as you will. Matt, that would work really good. You should try that at the blind dating thing. But to be a loving person, to try to be kind, that sometimes changes the mood of other person, like smiling. Sometimes you do not feel it, but to be a loving person, you try to be kind, and that sometimes changes the mood of the other person. Like smiling. I'm not really quite sure if I understand. Lip filler is that expensive? So think about it this way. So I've had lip filler for over a year. Let's see, it's been a year. Let's just say 18 months. I think it's been longer than that, but let's say 18 months. So $400 divided by 18, that's about $22 a month. I spend way more than that on makeup. So yeah, you can go in once a year, you know, kind of depends. It's kind of one of those, like, also I can write it off on my taxes because everything I do to myself that is aesthetic, like my hair and my makeup and all of that stuff, it's because I want